I have to protect myself. I have to go to court on Friday and actually be questioned about something I've never been charged with and something I was completely against.
A Georgia federal judge just ruled that Marjorie Taylor Greene must answer under oath about her role in the January 6th insurrection, or she could face being bounced from the ballot. As you'd expect, Greene went whining to Tucker Carlson. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. In a 73-page opinion, a Georgia federal judge has ruled that she will allow a group of Georgia voters to challenge Marjorie Taylor Greene's qualification for Congress based on Greene's alleged participation in the January 6th insurrection. The group argued that Greene's alleged participation disqualifies her from running for Congress based on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. That provision bans office holders from returning to elected positions if they supported an insurrection. Last night, Judge Amy Totenberg of the Northern District of Georgia had her say in a well-supported 73-page opinion in which the judge just destroyed Greene's arguments. Remember, just like Madison Cawthorn had done, Greene ran to federal court asking the court to enjoin the State Board of Elections from entertaining the challenge to Greene's qualification to run for office. Well, in court, with her raggedy legal arguments, the same that Madison Cawthorn had used, and the same attorney, she did not get a Trump-appointed federal judge as Cawthorn did. No, Marjorie Taylor Greene got an Obama-appointed judge who happened to apply the law. Greene argued that having to prove that she didn't support the insurrection violates her First Amendment right to run for office and 14th Amendment right to due process. The Georgia federal judge shut that down. She said this: "Plaintiff's interest in appearing on the ballot does not rise to the level of a fundamental right. What is more, as long as the resolution is quick and the challenge to the candidate's qualifications are non-frivolous, there is nothing constitutionally impermissible about requiring a candidate to respond to a notice of challenge." Translation: running for office isn't a constitutionally protected right, and if you didn't do anything wrong, you shouldn't have a problem because there's plenty of process and it's fair. Of course, Greene ran to Tucker Carlson on Fox News to cry about facing the consequences. Here's the clip.
I have to protect myself. I have to go to court on Friday and actually be questioned about something I've never been charged with and something I was completely against. And so this is how far it's going. These leftists, these progressives who they'd rather have the judge or bureaucrats making decisions instead of voters. They want to hand that over to them and not let the people in my district even have the right to vote for me. But no, the Republican Party needs to fight harder, Tucker.
That's a hell of a spin. First, Greene need not face criminal charges to have to answer for a non-criminal matter in an administrative agency. She knows that. Second, Greene's claim that progressives want bureaucrats to decide instead of voters is absolute nonsense, unless that is, of course, that enforcing the Constitution is considered bureaucracy. And third, you know Greene is sweating hard right now. She's going to have to answer under oath about her participation in 1/6. And if she lies, she could be prosecuted for perjury. Remember, Atlanta's top prosecutor is currently going after Donald Trump for that beautiful phone call he made in hopes of finding more votes in Georgia. To think that that prosecutor won't also go after Marjorie Taylor Greene, that'd be a miss. And I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Greene tries to plead the fifth on Friday. But we're going to have to see how things shake out, since it appears she is going to go forward with speaking before the agency on Friday under oath. This will be very interesting here. What do you think? How do you think this is going to go down? You let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.